Hello everyone, my name is Taylor and today I will be discussing the relationship between our mental health and our physical health. I'm going to start off with a little bit of a fun fact. 1 in 3 people with a long-term physical health condition also end up with a mental health issue. And that's just something to think about, that it's super common and there's nothing wrong with having a mental health issue. But we're going to talk about some of the ways today that we can kind of help ourselves and preventing from becoming one of those 3 people. I work in the fitness industry for children. I am a cheer coach and I allow athletes to learn how to take care of their bodies while having fun. And I think that really helps me understand this concept and this topic. So today we're going to talk about how a weakened immune system, low motivation and fatigue, and some different emotional factors about mental health issues that can really affect our physical health. When fighting a mental illness, our body tends to actually fight itself. And I actually didn't know this until I did some research, but I found this organization for healing and hope for children and families called Hillside, and they actually had a super interesting article. And one of the quotes from that article I pulled talks about depression. Depression can directly affect the immune system by suppressing our T cells' response to bacteria. This can actually lead our body to, when we get sick, for us to make it harder to heal. We actually become sick for a longer amount of time because our immune system is so weakened by depression. So that's super interesting to think about. And with our mental illness, not only brings the weakened immune system, but it can also bring the low motivation to take care of ourselves, which is another point I have. When we have these mental health issues, our desire to better ourselves and our motivation to do practically anything becomes weakened with our actual physical health and our immune system. Mentalhealth.org is an organization for the improvement of our mental health. Had an article that stated some mental health problems or medication can affect your energy or motivation to care for yourself, which I've heard from other people that I've talked to that do take some medications and have mental health issues, that these medications directly affect them and can affect the way that they perform in their daily life. And, this is just another reason why we should take care of ourselves so we don't have to take these medications, for 1, and 2, that these medications are affecting our physical health. I'm going to close off with one more topic. The way we behave in our emotions can actually affect our health. With these mental health issues, we can get these symptoms of anger, sadness, stress, and anxiety, and these actually take hits on our body. Back to Hillside, that organization I talked about, in that article they stated, in the 2 hours following intense anger, which the study defined as tense body language, clenched teeth or fists, and the feeling of ready to burst, a person's risk of heart attack actually becomes 8.5 times higher. So with all these emotions, with our mental health issues, it's taking a toll on our body. 8.5 times is a lot higher than we think it is. And to prevent these emotions, we really have to take care of our mental health. And I want to actually close off with some ways that we can help ourselves. I went on to some articles and I found one that was really great from the University of Michigan that talked about how we can help ourselves. And I picked some of the points that I really enjoyed to read about. 1 was to value yourself, which is very true. Loving yourself is super important. 2, taking care of your body, exercising, eating healthy, eating nutritious. We have to ensure that we're feeding our body the right things and taking care of it. 3, surround yourself with good people. 4, give or volunteer. Sometimes that feeling of volunteering and the good feeling that we get from helping people actually can help ourselves. 5, learn how to deal with stress. I feel like this is super great to tell college students. Dealing with stress is super important. If we just keep letting our stresses pile on, it can really affect our physical health. Like I said, that feeling of stress actually takes a toll on our body. 6, setting realistic goals. Again, I think that's super important for this group. As a college student, I know I set myself some goals that just are not realistic and they build onto my stress. Breaking monotony. Changing up our daily routines is super important so we don't feel that we get into this kind of funk of doing the same thing every day will really improve mental health. And lastly, get help when you need it. I think that's super important. Most people don't feel the need to get help and they feel embarrassed to get help. And I just think that that's the most important thing for our physical and mental health is to get the help when we need it. So really listen to these tips and think about everything that I've said to prevent yourself from becoming one of the 3 people with physical or mental health issues, and really help yourself improve the state of your mind and your body. Thank you.